Can you hear my voice? Okay. Okay. So let me share my Learn first. Okay, before we start, okay, before that, okay, on the previous week, which is week 6, I already put my recorded lecture, but if you can see that this is my previous lecture because the quality of my recorded for the last week is not good, so then I put the previous, maksudnya my archive yang lama. Boleh under week 6. Okay, then here this is the lecture note for data cleaning and read write file. It's all about how to clean our data using R and how to tidying our data. Okay, this is what we learned in previous week. And so for this week, okay, we learn about, okay, okay, so dekat sini saya letak, sebab it's quite long, saya letak juga my recorded version untuk yang lepas, which is part 1 and part 2. For this lecture and lab, I already put the PowerPoint, and this is the lab for this week. Okay, you may do it by following my video after this. And there is with my lecture will be some explanation on the slide, and then we do the R session. Okay, before we go through to this week session, okay, let's discuss first about our midterm. Okay, previously I said that it is hybrid kan. Dr. Sek dia tak setuju. Dia kata better do it online for everyone. Okay. So, is it okay online semua for midterm exam?
Okay.
Okay, so after this on the midterm date, I will put a submission for the calculation and your maksudnya for your work you may upload after the duration for the time given in the exam. Selalunya kita akan bagi extra 15 minit for you to upload macam tu. Okay, for those yang face problem with the midterm to upload, then you may send to my email lah. Jadi kita case by case lah yang kalau macam tu. Okay. So, jadi tarikh masih sama juga Kita buat online midterm pada 11 Disember 2022 pada pukul 10 pagi hingga pukul 12 tengah hari. Okay. So finish with our midterm, and my part for the midterm is only the first on the 5th week, maksudnya minggu yang kelima, multivariate data analysis sahaja yang masuk untuk midterm nanti. But for this week 7, this topic will be asked in a final. Okay, so here I want to discuss how my question will be look like. Okay, maksudnya I will not ask you on the calculation, but if you look at this example of ANOVA, I'll give to you, okay, in the you learn, but here, okay, for example like this, okay, contoh kalau saya bagi soalan, I will give you some table like this, then I will put, this is not from the R, right? But I will put the result from the R. Then my question will be, how can you conclude based on the p-value obtained? Macam tu. Just like that. Okay. Maksudnya kita takkan more on the calculation, but like this. Okay, if we have question like this, we have these 4 brand for batteries, then this is okay. It said that our significant 5% significant level, so we know already our alpha is 0.005. Then I will give you one screenshot about from the R output from R obtained. Then I want you to make a decision like this. Whether our p-value it is greater or less than 0.05, then what conclusion you can make. That's my question will be look like. Okay. So if you look at my note in the you learn, for example, like this. Okay, we look at the lecture. Okay, can you see my PowerPoint? Maybe I have to share my PowerPoint. Share content. Okay. Okay, this is analysis of variance. After this, you may go through my recorded video. I will explain what is analysis. Actually, it is analysis of the factor in our study. Okay. There's a explanation after this, and what is the important thing is you may know what is your variance. Okay, like this. Okay, this is the treatment and CBT and EMDR. So we want to know the significance of each one tu macam mana based on what factor. Okay, then what is the important in this lecture? Okay, this is the one also important. How do you want to make a one-way ANOVA? Okay, this means we only have one factor, and this is where we have one factor, and this is with one covariate. And if we have two-way factorial ANOVA, how can we make a formula? Okay, the formula is like this. Okay, so this is I will explain it. I already explained it in a recorded version, and this is the one yang important juga beside yang kita punya conclusion tadi. Okay, jadi saya punya part in final exam nanti dia macam one part je, dia macam tak banyak soalan daripada saya, but maybe I will give like two condition, and I give you two output from the R, then you may conclude. And how can we make a formula from that particular case? You have to know this is the problem involve how many factor. Okay, if it involve two-way factorial ANOVA, like factor A and factor B, then you may use this formula to obtain to analyze your whether it is significant or not. Macam itulah. But okay, saya rasanya untuk hari ni saya tak nak I will not teach you, but I want you to go through my apa tu yang recorded dekat dalam. Yang ni lah saya dah letak, sebab saya rasa the quality of my video ni dan my explanation is enough for you to understand, and the question the discussion yang belakang ni pun it is from the example for ANOVA that I give to you here. Okay, any question for that? Before we stop, then you may go through the session, and if you go through the session, you want to meet me online after this, you may request to meet me in this Webex. Then I will open my Webex. I will, if there is question, you may ask. Okay. If, for example, you can't finish it by tonight, but you finish it, for example, Jumaat ke, but we can meet lepas ni, but you have to let me know lah when you face a problem, you want to get more explanation for me, you may ask me for the session. Okay. Okay tak?
So basically, Doctor, the video is explaining the lab ANOVA, right?
ANOVA, analysis of variance.
So
Okay.
the R file, you are explaining the lab ANOVA and the score. Okay. All right.
Okay. All explanation I already put in a video. Then you may go through first and you may do the lab exercise by running this lab ANOVA underscore version 3 ni. Okay. Just run it, and the answer you obtain from that R, and the one that you obtain, that how you can conclude it, this is the one yang macam that the example yang saya boleh bagi in the final nanti lah, which mean if have one problem, then I give the output, then how can you conclude? Maksudnya kita nak belajar how can we conclude. We don't do the calculation part, but I give to you the output, then how can you conclude for that particular output? Okay. Okay. Is it okay for everybody? Okay. So I think we end this session, but if you face a problem, you may get to meet, maybe you can WhatsApp me after this, or you want to meet me some other time, you please let me know. Okay.
All right.
Okay, thank you for attending this class for today. Sebab yang ni panjang tau. If you look at this session 2 hours and this another session 1.5 hours macam tu. Jadi I give you some time to go through slowly, and if you want to meet me next week, it's okay. Just let me know.
Okay, Doktor.
Okay. So next week is your midterm break. So tu yang kita boleh juga discuss juga next week Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you,
Okay,
Doctor.
bye.
All right.